Hello Lovelies, this is Meg from Little Hot Tamale and I'm here with a winter theme pen pal letter tutorial. So let's get started. First you'll need a piece of paper that measures 9 inches by 8 inches and you're just going to fold it in half. And if you're curious, the paper pad that I use is called Snowday by the Paper Studio. Alright, so this is super fun. I decided to create the polar bear from the paper pad and I'm just roughly sketching it. First I started with the top of the head and I made his ears and then his cheeks and then I moved down to his scarf and the rest of his body. Alright, and then I decided to make his muzzle and it's an oval but it's more squared off at the top. Then an oval nose and a cute little mouth. And then his eyes are spaced very far apart but are almost level with his nose. And that is what makes him super cute. Alright, and then I decided to use paint for my polar bear. I prefer to use paint because I like the saturated colors, but of course you can use crayons, colored pencils, anything you want. So I'm just mixing some black and white for the gray, and then I wanted to tone down the pink, so I just add a little bit more white to it. And I'm just trying really hard to get the circles even for his cheeks. I don't know, for some reason I could not get them even, so I just kept going back and forth, back and forth. Alright, and for his ears, don't forget to leave a little bit of white showing for his hair. So, I hope you guys are having a wonderful December. Mine is going swell. I've been super busy, but that is perfectly fine with me. So, yeah. I think today I'm going to my mom's house and we're going to work on Christmas cards, so that is super fun. Alright, and then for the scarf, I just used some red paint. And I just used a wide paintbrush because that is what was on my desk. And yeah. And then for the darker stripes, I mixed the red and the black together to make more of a maroon color. I'm just kind of like dabbing it on. I'm not making sharp lines because usually scarves are crocheted or knitted, so yeah, it gives it some added texture, I guess. And don't forget to make the lines horizontal on the part of the scarf that goes down, because when you tie a scarf, the design goes a different way. Just want that out. Alright, and then some little gray hairs and a white shine spot. So the next thing we're going to do is stamp out hello, and I just used my really old stamp set. I think it's like 10 years old. Yeah, probably even older than that, but they still work fantastic, so I would highly recommend buying a block stamp set if you don't have one, because they're awesome and you don't have to worry about running out of stickers. So yeah. Alright, so I just glued my polar bear to the cover with tacky glue, and now I'm just going to stagger my letters on the cover like so. Alright, so earlier when I folded my book cover, I kind of got it uneven. So I'm just going to staple some stencil to the front to make it, I don't know, more festive. And here's a good thing, it lays flat in your envelope, so that means less postage. So that is awesome. Alright, so now we're going to create a side loading pocket, and the dimensions are 2 1/4 by 8 inches. And I'm just using my Martha Stewart Snowflake border punch, and I'm just going to attach it with tacky glue by gluing the top, the bottom, and the left side. Alright, so I have a free printable for this template, and I just love this template so much. I love using it in my scrapbooks and my pen pal letters. So I just traced it on some fun paper and I'm just gonna fussy cut it out. Okay, so now we're going to create a mini pocket, and you'll just cut your paper to 8 inches by 3 inches and fold it in half and use tacky glue on the bottom and the side, and that is it. Super easy. And I love filling my pockets with either tags or goodies. Now this is just another page to my book. It's just slightly smaller than the back cover, and I just attached it with washi tape, and I used my Snowflake border punch again on the side. And we're just going to continue adding washi tape to each page until we're done adding pages to our book. And then for the pocket, I am going to note that you probably should put washi on the front and the back side to make it a little bit more durable. Now I'm just going to create a tag for my pocket, and I just snipped off a corner and flipped it over to the other side and snipped it again so that both sides will be equal. And I'm just using some baker's twine and a small hole punch. Now here's some more handmade embellishments that I made using my stamp set with some colored paper behind each one, and I just love how it looks on the side pocket. Now the snowflakes are actually a punch if you didn't notice the hole punch, the paper punch in the top corner, and I'm pretty sure I bought it at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely adore it. And those are also stamped out letters with backing just like the large letters that I used earlier. And I'm just using some washi and just cutting out each little reindeer and using them as bullet points. I just love using washi tape like that. Alright, so the back page. Like I always do, I always include an area for movies or series that I'm currently watching. So I always use a film strip, washi tape. And then the back page looks a little bare, so I decided to make a banner using washi by just making little triangles. And then one more pocket, so I'm just going to cut out a triangle and just glue it to the bottom. Now you don't have to make it into a pocket, you can actually just glue the entire thing down just for some color, but I always like to make pockets just to slip some more things in there. Alright, I'm trying to decide where I want to add my embellishments. And then for my letter part, I'm just going to use a cute notepad, and I'm just going to fold it in half and put it on my side loading pocket. So that is my Pen Pal letter tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it because I had a blast making it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because I would really appreciate it. Alright, toodles!